Hi, my loves. Come on in. About to be running my mouth in this piece. Well, I'm not even gonna wait to get started, but this video is basically to give you some information on. It's basically 10 things you need to know before watching or booking a reading. Okay. I did this video basically because I know a lot of people have a lot of questions about things. They watch them for the first time and then they're like, what the hell is going on? They say stuff and you're like, I don't even know what that means. And just, I just wanted to make sure everybody was aware of everything so that they can watch it before they watch any of the other videos on my page or any other Lightworkers page. Okay. The number one thing that I want everyone to know before they start to watch a video is if it does not feel right in your spirit, do not press play. Please understand that we all have intuition. So if something just does not feel right for you, then the best bet is to not even do it to yourself. Okay. A lot of times we get messages that something is going to be uncomfortable. Doesn't mean it's going to be like that for every reader. My thing is, if you say, and I tell people this all the time, I love you guys very much. And I appreciate all of the support that is given to me and everything. Okay. However, if you press play on one of my videos and you don't feel like you need to watch it, then don't watch it. You're welcome, Tisha. Don't watch it if you feel uncomfortable, because the main purpose is for your spirit or your soul to evolve, for you to ascend, and it's supposed to help you, not hinder you. So if you feel some kind of way about it, then don't do it. A lot of people, hello, Sadant. A lot of people are very just fearful of watching a reader. If that's the case, and it's just fear, then but you still feel like it's something that you need to watch or it's a message there for you, then do it. But if it's something where you're just like, oh, I don't like this person's energy, I don't feel good about this, let me just hop off, then hop off. Okay. That is just and it's not necessarily, this is my primary source of income. This is what I do for a living at this point. So even with that being said, I would rather you not watch me if you're not comfortable with watching me. Okay. A lot of people have been gravitated towards my videos, and that makes me very happy. Okay. And it's almost always a message in there for them. I'm sorry, I got my crystal in my hand. This is clear quartz. But yeah, so a lot of people are gravitated towards, my videos for that reason alone, just because I don't even really care about the money so much as I do you elevating. Okay. The second thing is that we all have free will. Okay. So the outcome of any reading that you get is subject to change based on whether or not you decide to switch the way that you handle things. When we do readings, it is a current energy read. Okay. So it's currently what's going on, currently how you're feeling. And, at that point, sometimes we end up telling you things. Hey, Latisse. We end up telling you things that could happen in the future, or maybe something that happened that you did not know about, or whatever have you. So, basically, the outcome is probable. Okay. If you just continue on the same road that you're on. And say you don't like something, you don't want your finance, you don't want to have financial difficulties or issues. So then you change that and you go and do what you got to do so that your money don't look funny. Okay. So you can change that. That's the purpose of us anyway. We're here to help guide you. We give you messages. You do what you want to do with the advice and the information that you're given, the channel messages that you're getting, and then that's your business, The third thing is energy can shift depending on who's watching it. Okay. You would come into a reading typically, and you're watching one of the readings on YouTube, right? You watch one of my readings, and it's a reading for Gemini, but you're dating a Gemini and you're in Aquarius, right? When you come on, I'm reading for Gemini, but the message can be for you in the place of Gemini because you're watching for this person. So the message tends to be the first most prominent energy, or the person that click play. So you'll be able to watch it and get the message. So it could be, or it could be for the, your cross watcher or the other person and things like that. You might be, the message might be for Gemini, and then the other message will be for you, or you'll know that this is you. So basically, energy shifts, but only you know how it applies to you in your life. Okay. I don't know your life. I'm not trying to find out your life because I got enough stuff going on. I got dead people following me around and giving me messages for people that's still here. So I could care less. But I just wanted to be, I give the message, and I just pray that it reaches the right people, period. Now, a lot of people ask me, what the hell is a cross watcher? What's a cross watcher? So a cross watcher is a person that is cross watching for the sign of the person that they are dealing with, or the sign of a person that they are friends with, or whatever have you. So the cross watcher, it's not like, okay, you're an Aquarius and you're dating an Aries. You watched the Aquarius reading already. You got your message, but now you want to try to figure out what's going on with your Aries. What you do is you click on the Aries reading and watch it. So that makes you a cross watcher, because it's not your zodiac sign or your sun sign, because it could be, if it's in your chart, it could be, but it's not your sun sign. So you're watching for the person that you're dealing with to try to get some more intel, basically be nosy and shit. Now, when you do that, the message that comes up is going to be like, they'll say, okay, Aries, you're going to take the message that you get for Aries because you're watching it. And then the other, however else it switches, then you'll be like, okay, a lot of times that does happen where the message ends up being for you. Energy is just that. So whatever way you watch it, that's the way it got to resonate. Okay. The fifth thing is, why do you need a birth chart, and what info do you need to get a birth chart? A birth chart is basically your sun sign, moon sign, Venus, Mercury, and then it'll tell you when you do the birth chart what each portion is for. It'll explain it to you. Okay, so it'll give you your birth chart, but when you do that, you go on astrochart.com. You can go on. I usually just use AstroChart because I like their birth charts. You can find out things like your North Node with birth charts, your rising sign, which would be called an ascendant, and things like that. So your moon sign is typically how you deal with things or deal with emotions, how you feel. Venus is how you love. So you can go on here and watch your sun sign, which may be a Taurus, and your Venus could be a Sagittarius. So then you would watch your sun sign, then you could watch your moon sign. Say your moon sign is like an Aquarius. So then you watch your sun sign, but you want to know what's going on in your love life, or how things are going in your love life. So you watch your Venus, which is the Sagittarius. So you go and you look for the Venus reading and watch that. Also, there'll be a message there for you as well. Then if you just decide, okay, I want to know like what's going on in general in my life, you go and you watch that moon sign. So then you would click on something and be like, okay, my moon is in Aquarius, so I'm gonna go watch the Aquarius reading. So it's a couple of different ways to get the information that you need and to get a more well-rounded reading. But the only way to get the best reading is to book a personal one. We'll go into that in a minute. So that's why you need a birth chart, just so you can, get more of a tailored reading, because each portion of your chart is going to have a different facet of your life, your relationships, your finances, and different things like that. So those things will, basically be more helpful if you know your whole chart. But as I said before, go on astrochart.com. You would need your first, last name, date of birth, and the time of birth. Of course, you need the place of birth as well. But people tend to know those things, but not everybody knows their time of birth. So if you can, and you have your birth certificate, look at your birth certificate. It'll tell you what time you were born exactly. Okay. And then you can put that in your chart. And then that way you'll know what your sun, moon, rising is. I mean, you could put 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. On it as your time of birth. But it's just not going to give you all of your signs. So the time frame is like they calculate every single thing, what planet you were in, at the time, what planet your zodiac sign was in at the time of birth, different characteristics. It's crazy how you do that as well. And also numerology is very helpful as well. I find it's my new favorite thing to do and research and all that. It is creepy how accurate that is also. So, get into that. If you're watching this, then, it's infinite knowledge out there about who you are as a person. Okay. 6 is to be open to the messages that you receive, and don't forget to confirm what the reader is telling you. Okay. When you get readings, we go off of energy, right? So when I do readings in person and when I do them on video chat, I let everybody know that I need you to be completely open. I don't want anything blocked off. I don't want your arms crossed, your feet crossed, nothing, eyes crossed, any damn thing. Okay. Mouth crossed, lips crossed. I don't care. Uncross them. And also be open to what it is that I'm saying to you. Even if you can't understand at that moment, why is she saying that or what's going on? Just take a moment. Think before you respond and be like, wait a minute. Okay, I can see how that might be an issue, or that might be something that might happen. Okay. And then you just say, okay, no, that hasn't happened yet. It's okay. But then if you say, okay, well, yes, that's true, or yeah, I feel that way, or yes, that's happened before, it's very helpful for the transference of energy, because spirit then knows it's okay to let you know all about your life. Okay. A lot of times they will not do anything or visit you or anything like that if you're not open to it. Okay. If they feel like they're going to scare the shit out of you by popping up as a vision of themselves when they were alive, they're not coming. So you need to let them know at all times, including the reader, know that it is okay to continue to read you and that they are on the right path, and that they're, so that they can be comfortable. I didn't write this down as one of the things that you should know, but please understand that when you get a reading, most of the time, most of the reading should be confirmation. Okay. This should be stuff you already know, stuff that you know had happened and things like that, because once you do that, spirit is making you comfortable and letting you know that they see all, and that, this person is really, truly gifted and they are a messenger. So this is to make you comfortable in the reading. Towards the end of it, if it's something else that is being said that is in the future tense, or they're saying that somebody's going to come in, or this job is going to come in, or, things like that, then you'll be more receptive to it. So most of the time it'll be confirmation. It really is just confirmation of what you already know. We all have intuition, you understand? And not everybody is connected as, they would like to be. So that's basically what it is. Let's see, what's number 7? Number 7 is general readings pick up on the energy of the collective and may not be completely for you. So take what applies and leave what doesn't. Okay, general readings, we're reading the energy of everybody that's going to click on the video. So when I go on YouTube and I do a general love reading, whoever it gravitates towards, whoever's watching it, there's probably a message in there for them. Maybe not for everybody, but it's not going to always be 100% what it is that you feel like you're looking for. Please understand that, because a lot of people are like, oh, that's not me. Okay. You don't even need to say anything. It's not for you. Click next month and hopefully it will be. But if not, purchase a private reading so that it could just be your energy and my energy transferring over here. Okay. And the channeled messages from, from above and from the universe, God, whoever it is you believe in, your angels, whatever the messages are, the channel messages will be coming directly from source to me, to you. That way it is no middleman. Okay. But in these readings, it could be anybody. You know what I'm saying? So the eighth thing is readings are very draining to us. So that if you book, please allow 24 to 48 hours for a response regarding, say, an email. I do email readings, I do video chat readings, and I also do in-person readings. Okay. I do picture readings, but it's not very in-depth. I look at it, I get an energy off the person, personality energy, and then I'll tell you about the person based off of the photo. if I like their vibe. But that's not my gift. Okay. I also have medium abilities. I do not say that I'm a medium because spirit does what they want. So if they want to come through, they'll come through. If they don't, they won't. Not everybody needs to be contacted by their loved one. A lot of you guys are being contacted and they want you to pay attention to it in order for you to get the messages directly from them. But it's very draining. So if I do a reading and I'm online and I do the readings and I send out my energy doing the zodiac readings and things like that, sometimes I sleep like 2 days. If it's an email reading, it takes a lot more consorted energy because I'm not in front of the person. They're not in front of me. We're not looking at each other. So I have to meditate and focus and pray and really just get the messages from spirit. Okay, so I have to work a little harder to get those messages. So it will take 24 to 48 hours sometimes. I try to get back very quickly. Don't get it twisted. But if it's a message that is going to be a long drawn out situation, it could take a while. But you need to be patient with that person and understand that they're, this is what they do. They're a messenger. You have to be, understanding of that. I mean, nobody's saying wait a week, 2 weeks, this, that, and the third. But, some people are just that book, honey. I can't wait to get that book, honestly. But some people are just that book where they're always doing something and it takes a long time. Okay. The ninth thing is every reader is different. Okay. And there are different kinds of readers. You have the tarot card reader. They just read tarot straight up and down. All they read is tarot. They're not necessarily connected to spirit. They're not, the kind of reader where they get any messages from their spirit guides or angels, ancestors, or anything like that. They just look at the cards and they can read them. Those are usually the ones that have learned the tarot through like a textbook kind of sense, So they pretty much are that's where they're at. And of course, we, like I said before, we all have intuition, but they're not necessarily using it for that because you can transfer energy onto the cards and read them without having to use or exert that kind of energy. Then you have the oracle card readers. These are typically people who are psychics, right? Or that they are prophetic or prophets and psychics, same thing, okay? But they look at the picture on the card and get messages that way. So they just kind of give you the messages. It's like a freelance kind of thing. Okay. Then we have the ones that read oracle and tarot. Okay. They use the oracle because they're psychic. This is what I do. I use oracle and I use tarot. Okay. Now, because I'm psychic, I can use the oracle and I could give you a reading off of just oracle. That's what I started on. I could give you that. But if I want to get more in depth, I use the tarot. It's just basically to pinpoint what it is that the messages that I'm receiving. So it pinpoints it. Okay. So they use that. Intuitive tarot and oracle card readers. Again, this is something that I have the ability to do as well. I typically am an intuitive reader because I don't remember all of the different, it's like 70 something cards in there. I don't remember all the different reading messages for what the tarot card is attached for. However, I do get an intuitive feeling regarding what it is a lot of times. So I'm considered an intuitive reader. So I do tarot, oracle, and I also have medium abilities, clairsentient, clairaudient, all the clairs, clairvoyant, all of that. Okay. So then you have the psychic medium readers. So they don't use cards at all. They just basically give you channeled messages and that's it. And, so those are the different kinds. I'm not sure if I got them all. As I said before, I'm new to this myself, but in my experience, there are different kinds. So it's okay to subscribe to more than one channel because you feel like this person's personality is a little bit lighter, or you feel like this person is a little too by the book and you just want somebody to give you energy and intuitively give you messages or, channel the messages for you, and things like that. Okay. I do channel the message. I have the ability to channel as well. So, it depends on me on any given day, which one I am. Let's just go there. Tarot. I'm typically intuitive and then the psychic medium portion. So all of those are mixed together with me. So I'm like a melting pot in general, so I'm not like everyone else in that aspect, but like everybody's different. So just understand, like, you don't have to just go to one type of reader. So don't come on my page or anybody else's page that's a reader and be like, oh, that's not what that card means. I've been looking it up. I've been reading it. Okay. Then take it how it resonates with you. But what it means to me as a reader is different from you. We channel our messages, we get our messages out there completely different. So this is why I made that statement. And the last and final thing is always comment a positive message on the reader's page if you like the reading or if you feel like it resonated with you. Engage us. Let us know that it reached you, because a lot of us, that's all that we want. We want to be able to reach people. We want to know and be encouraged that we are on the right path a lot of times as well, because we're only human. Okay. And that's pretty much all I got, honey, for y'all for this reading, for this this whole little live I just did. I'm going to share this on my Facebook. I'm going to share this everywhere. But that's just pretty much where I'm at with it. Like, I want you guys to know that, it's nothing to be afraid of. But, just go off of your intuition in everything that you do. I love you guys so much. Please like, share, and subscribe if this video resonates with you, or if it was helpful to you. Comment down below if it was helpful also. And if you have any other questions for me, you could definitely comment. I do respond. I'm not bougie. And if you like a private reading, go to iamtoyatarot.com to book. And I am Toya Tarot on all social media sites. So if you're looking for me on Facebook, it's going to be Toya Tarot, IG, Instagram, all of that. Okay. I love you guys so much. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week, a blessed week. And I just look forward to seeing you guys again soon. I hope you guys are enjoying your summer and your children and your loved ones. Peace.